Hey, Cancer, and thank you guys so much for tuning in. Guys, so how has your birthday month been? I hope you guys have been having a blast. I hope you've been going out. What do we got? We got the 4th of July here in America. We got shit going on all over the world. It's usually warm. You guys have a dope birthday, all right? Right in the middle of summer, you can go swimming, do your thing. I love it. So I hope you guys have been barbecuing it up. Please don't hesitate to invite me to your barbecues. I'll bring wine, okay? All right, guys. So I am going to be doing your mid-month spread. This will be for July 15th to August 15th. And one quick thing before I do this, I am getting all caught up with readings. So for those of you that didn't want to wait like the 5 to 7 days to get readings, I am getting them out within 24 hours now. So you can get that in, and I'll get that back to you within 24 hours. But if that changes, I will make a video just letting you guys know that now it's, 2 to 3 days, okay? But as of now, I am able to get them back within 24 hours. All right, so what is going on for the sign of Cancer? From July 15th to August 15th, the sign of Cancer. I'm not going to take these cards, but there could have been some arguments in the end of something, okay? All right, guys. Let me split this deck so we can get started. All right. Okay. So your energy for the reading is the Ace of Cups, all right? So this is all about new beginnings, but it's also about completing something in order to start something new. And let's see what's below that. The Two of Swords, being sure that this is the start that you want. Okay, so let's see how this goes. And in the last reading I did for you guys, the bonus one, it was really, really beautiful. So let's see what's going on here. All right, so the first card that you guys have for your past is the King of Cups. This is you guys. So you're feeling good. You're feeling loving. Very amorous, in control of what's going on in your life. Okay, and there could have been a new offer, maybe within money, or maybe just within, it could be within anything. This is, going to be a general spread, but usually with the Pentacles, it could be like a new job offer that came in. But there's something that you're starting, and you're starting it slowly, you're being methodical about it, and you're really being patient about how you manifest this thing. Now the next card you have is the Ace of Swords in the reverse. So again, there could have been some arguments going on. With the Ace of Swords in the reverse, this is usually between two people. It could be more people, but there's just a need to take a step back and find a better approach to the situation, because these are two people or a group of people that are purposely hurting one another, saying really hurtful things, nasty things. And it's just like if things were to have continued that way, it leads to misfortune, okay? So why is this Ace of Swords? All right. Story time. Every time cards fall like that, story time. All right. So let's start from the beginning. So I feel that with this argument, there's something that you guys had to cut out. Something that just did not serve you. You weren't about it. Okay? It could be vice versa. So maybe somebody, cut you out. But you have the Three of Wands in the reverse. So something just wasn't coming in for you the way you wanted it to. It just wasn't manifesting the way you wanted it to. You could have been putting something out there. It wasn't reciprocated. All right? Again, there could be a lot of arguing, people not seeing eye to eye. If this is within love, it could have been a third-party situation, okay? And you're sitting there and you're trying to stand your ground. But at this point, you're just exhausted and you're tired. And, this is the point right before giving up. But just always keep in mind that, this guy here, although he's tired, he's fought a really, really long war. This is the last battle, and he's about to win, all right? So you guys were definitely standing your ground. And guess what? Like I said, you guys won. You got the Wheel of Fortune, so things went your way. The Empress, the beginning of something new. With the Empress, it could be a literal pregnancy or just a new idea, a new thought process. new relationship, just something new coming in. Okay, and whatever this was made you really happy. So whatever was causing you issues, whatever you were arguing about, you guys just cut that out and you kept it moving. Okay, and then it led here to much higher grounds with the Hierophant. You know, this is the yes card in the deck. Like, this is yes, things are going good, things are solid. Could be union, could be marriage. If this is taking relationships to the next level. This is friends turning into lovers, lovers turning into fiancés, fiancés turning into wife and husband, wife and wife, husband and husband. Whatever y'all are into, I'm down for it. But yeah, so things moving better. Okay, but there's somebody here, possibly a fire sign, that you may have been dealing with. And this is in the past, that I feel like they may have been unhappy about the situation. Let's see. Yeah, this was wish fulfillment for you guys. So whatever happened here, you guys are happy, you're good, you're getting something that you really, really need. But somebody here is just not happy about it. Okay? And it may be somebody involved in all this arguing and all this pettiness. It could be the person that was cut off. But if this, with the Hierophant there, this is something really stable. So if you're moving away from, any petty arguments or just not seeing eye to eye with someone, I think that it was definitely a good move for you. In your present moment, you have the World card. So again, you ended something, started something new, and this is something really good, something really fulfilling, a new cycle coming in. Why is this World card here? Okay. And it could be a lot. To have gotten you to this point, you may have had to endure a lot, okay? And with the past readings I've done for you guys the past few months, you guys did go through a little bit of heartache, some times of disappointment, but, you're at the end of it now. This is the card of 10. So that burden's about to be released. Something new is happening, and this is your present moment. Let's get one more card. Okay? So there had to be an end to something. But there may have had to be an end to something in order to have a start to something else. Let me just get one more card to clarify here. Yeah, you found balance. There was something that was let go so that something new could come in. And with that, you guys are finding balance, okay? Yeah, see at the bottom of the deck, we have the Five of Pentacles, which is letting someone go, not feeling good about it for a moment. But then look what came after. The Ace of Wands. So you had a new start, and you got out of your head about it. And you got the Lover's card. Y'all are having a good birthday month. That's all I can say, okay? You guys are letting go of bullshit that does not serve you, and you're just keeping it moving. Now, the next card you have is the Five of Cups. So there's a loss that you're feeling over something. You could still be tied to whatever it was in the past. Like, it didn't work out. It kind of sucked, but it wasn't good for me. Okay, whatever the situation was, I had to let it go. Why is this Five of Cups here? Okay. Someone is being a little difficult. It could be an air sign that you're dealing with, but there's a loss that you're feeling, someone being tyrannical. Or you guys could be taking that energy. I just don't see you guys taking this energy with how this is turning out. So you're feeling some sort of loss, but it's like the person that you're losing or the person that you had to cut out, they're upset. They're really, really upset, and it's like they're just bothering you. Yeah, whoever you walked away from is all up in your grill. But don't invite them to the barbecue. I want to go, okay? Now, the next card you have is the Queen of Wands in the reverse. And, before you had the Knight of Wands in the reverse. So maybe there's a fire sign or maybe there's an air sign that you guys are pissing off right now. But it's just like something new is coming in for you, but there's people who aren't happy about it. Or you guys could just be emotional about this. All right? And you're questioning your strength in this. So I don't feel like you guys maliciously, walked away from anything, like a situation or a person. I think that whatever it was that you walked away from, you really tried. It's not like you just, oh, fuck you, let me just walk away. Like, no, I feel like you guys sincerely tried. And it just didn't work out. And now that, like, you picked up what was left and you moved on, now this person's like, oh, wait, you're done? Or your boss is like, oh, wait, you're getting a new job? Like, what? And you're just like, well, what do you expect me to do? I tried. Like, shit. you know, and then the passion is just not coming in. So it's just like there's someone upset about passion that's not coming in, or maybe you're not fully over it, and you know that you have something really, really good, but you're kind of a little bummed out that it didn't work out. Now, going into the future, you have the death card. All right, we got the world card, we got the death card. You guys are really ending something. Okay, what is this death card about? All right, we got 2 cards here. You guys ended what had to be ended, okay? You got the death card, but with death comes you getting out of this mental trap you're in and complete ultimate abundance and happiness, all right? A stable home, a stable career, a stable lover, whatever it may be. Whatever you cut off, if you're, you know, in your head like, shit, should I have done that? Yes, you should have, okay? Because that's going to lead you to something better. And even at the bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Pentacles. Not saying that you guys are going towards an earth sign, but the Queen of Pentacles is the most stable queen, okay? So you're really, really moving to a stable place. Again, this person from the past keeps popping up. You got the Queen of Swords, you got the King of Swords in the reverse, and now you got the Page of Swords in the reverse. So I feel like there's something that's still coming in and like bothering you guys. So with the Page of Swords in the reverse, that's just someone being very, very direct, but in like a childish way. Like someone who's just saying like a lot of hurtful things, they're not worried about it, and you're looking at it and you're making judgment over this, and you're like, what is going on with you? Are you nuts or what? Or you could be this person that's just saying your mind to whatever's happening in the past, and you're telling them what's on, like you're just telling them what's on your mind, okay? Why is this Page of Swords here? Yeah, the Fool card in the reverse. So I don't know if it's going to be you guys or the other person, but someone is going to make some sort of move. It's going to be a bad move, and, you know, people are going to be upset. But I think you guys are going to be fine because, you know, at the bottom we do have the 5 of Cups in the reverse, so it's like you're just picking up and moving forward. Yeah, you let go of it. You let go of this burden. So honestly, I just think it's whatever you guys had to cut off in the past, just coming back in and being that little mosquito in your ear, but just buy a fly swat. Problem solved. All right? Yeah, King of Pentacles in the reverse. Let me get one more clarifying card. Okay. So, you know, it may have been hard for you guys to move away from this. Like I said, I feel like you sincerely tried. Whatever it was that you had to move away from, it wasn't in a malicious way. Like, you guys just really you tried, it didn't work out. It is what it is. Let bygones be bygones. Now, you end this with releasing this burden that you guys have here, all right? And I feel like you're taking a break from that person. You let go of that person because you may have been dealing with somebody that was there just to be there. The King of Pentacles in the reverse is all about staying in a situation that's convenient for you, but not something that you're necessarily drawn to with like the deepest passion in your heart, okay? This is, you know, when you're texting an ex because there's no one new in your life. You know, it's that sort of thing because it's just like you just want someone to talk to. So whoever that was for you, or if you guys were that person, you're just taking a break from that situation. So it's like you're putting that to rest, that's done, and you guys end here. You know, this is you again. You start this way and you end this way. Cancers, you guys throughout this entire process have always remembered who you were. And that is beautiful, okay? You begin and you end the same way. I actually have a tattoo on my side. I guess I'll show you guys. So I have a tattoo, and in Latin, it means, as faithful as she began, so she remains. Okay? And this symbol here, the one you saw on top, that's actually the symbol of, it's the African symbol for emancipation. So I really was drawn to it because at the time that I got it, I had just gotten out of, it was a really abusive relationship that I was in. And I just lost who I was. And it took me years to get back to myself. But when I finally got back to who I was, I'm like, as faithful as she began, so she remains. All right? So that was pretty cool for me. And I feel like I had to tell you that story because as faithful as you guys began, so you will remain. That's beautiful, guys. So I am going to give you guys an Earth Magic Oracle card, like I do all the time, just to give you some guidance and see what's going on with you. All right. And again, for those who are just tuning in for the first time, Earth Magic Oracle cards by Stephen D. Farmer. All right. What do Cancers need to know for this month? Give me some guidance for Cancer. Cool. All right, so you guys got desert, vision quest. So let's see what this is about. I don't think I've read this for anyone yet. All right, so you guys are popping that cherry. In this arid climate zone that we call desert, images shift and change throughout the day, yet always maintain a sharp and defined presence. Those hardy species of flora and fauna that have found a home in the desert have adapted over eons to the relative harshness that's a strong characteristic of these lands. Throughout history, we've passed down many stories of people wandering the desert. Often they're about religious figures and ascended masters who had journeyed there and returned to their people with remarkable visions. The desert is an ideal place to seek a vision, or more accurately, to allow a vision to come to you. The quiet and peace of such an environment is conducive to solitude required to have this type of profound experience. Spending time in this region without the usual I cannot read right now. Accoutrements of the civilized world can present survival challenges, or at least seem to. And this could rightfully be called a spirit quest, where through steadiness in the seemingly bleak environment, it becomes possible to receive direct guidance from spirit internally and in the world around you. A vision quest is a process whereby you spend a few days in the wilderness alone. Typically, you carry only water and some sacred items with you, and you spend most of the time praying or meditating. Many who have completed a vision quest assert that this is a powerful and even life-changing experience and report vivid and profound revelations. It is said that the desert does not lie, so partaking in this can help you to discover the truth about your purpose, or at least give you some clues. It is time for you to go on a vision quest. Designate a place in nature in which to dwell, whether for a couple of hours or a few days. Spend the majority of your time while there praying and meditating. It is best to be in a location where you can truly find solitude, even if it is quiet in a quiet corner of a park for an afternoon. Wherever you go, take your question, concern, or challenge with you into prayer or meditation. Allow it to float around in your consciousness and watch what shows up. This is one of the more powerful cards. By drawing it, whatever other messages you may have received are amplified threefold. So I actually really like this because you guys, you just have to take a step back. Maybe you want to go for a hike. Maybe you want to go for something. All I can think about is this movie I saw. I think it's called Footprints, The Journey of Life, something like that. But you guys can find it on Netflix. But it's actually, maybe I'm going to spark an idea in your head right now. But I was watching it, and there's this path that goes throughout Spain. It's called El Camino de Santiago. So Santiago's path. And it's basically it's about 550-mile hike that people do on foot. And people who do this, it's, to get closer to God, to get closer to themselves, universe, source, to just, they say that when you take this quest, it takes anywhere from like 30 to 40 days to complete it. It's all on foot. It's really challenging to finish, but, over 200,000 people do it a year. But it's just like you're just outside with nature, and the views and everything is just breathtaking. And when I saw that, I'm like, I'm planning it for next year. So if y'all want to come with me. But I'm so doing it, and it's just so beautiful to kind of like, the movie that I watched, the guys that were there who did it, their phones were off, everything was off, and they had just gone through so much. And at the end of it, it was just so beautiful to see like how they felt. So maybe you guys need something like that, for an afternoon or two. Shut off your phones and just be one. Be one with God, be one with the universe, Go somewhere that you're going to have a very, very beautiful scenery where you can kind of just look out and be like, there's something bigger than me in this world, and it's beautiful. And it's like you remember to always get back to yourself. You remember the connection that you have to source. So I think that you guys are actually, on your own, you're doing an excellent job doing that, but there's still a lot of little pettiness that may be coming back in from the past. So with that being said, just make sure to turn it off. Turn that person off. Turn the phone off. Don't engage yourself in that. But you guys are doing a great job at staying within your power. So I love that for you guys. And I think that this was such a beautiful reading. So I'm happy that your month is still going good. And I'm happy that despite any sort of hindrances that come your way, you're still coming out on top. All right? And that's what I'm going to name it. You're still coming up on top. I love you guys. Take care and happy birthday.